The darkness stretched on forever, swallowing the trail until even my own hands vanished in front of me. My torch didn't light the fog, so much as bruise it, leaving pale wounds in the air that closed as soon as I passed. Rex had been barking a moment ago, not frantically, not scared, just the steady, irritated sound he made when he wanted me to hurry up. Then it stopped. The silence that followed didn't feel empty. It felt occupied. Rex? My voice didn't go far. It felt pressed flat, as if the woods were holding it in. I told myself to turn back. Everyone knows you don't wander the woods after nightfall. It isn't superstition, it's memory. Passed down until it feels like instinct. But the place where Rex's sound had been was worse than whatever waited ahead. So I kept walking, leaves sticking to my boots, fog slicking my face like damp fingers. I saw him before I understood what I was seeing. Rex was against a tree, the way he used to lean against me when he was tired. His body was upright, too upright. Paws just brushing the ground. His head tipped slightly, as if he were listening to something close to him. I took one more step. His eyes were gone. Not torn, not bleeding, just absent. The fur around them was smooth, undisturbed, as though they had never been there at all. His mouth was parted in the soft shape of a sound he hadn't finished making. He wasn't tied, he wasn't pinned. Something unseen was holding him there. I couldn't see it, but I could feel the space it occupied. A weight in the air, a wrongness that made my skin prickle and my stomach hollow. The fog bent around Rex's body, curving as if brushing against an outline it refused to show me. I knew then that he was still alive. I also knew he wasn't alone. A breath touched the place just behind my ear. Not warm, not cold, just empty. Like air pulled from a sealed room. Run. The word didn't arrive through sound. It slid straight into my head. Soft and final. I turned and ran. Branches tore at me. Roots snagged my boots. The torch beam jerked wildly, showing only trunks and fog and more trunks. But the woods weren't just behind me anymore. They were quiet. Not the gentle quiet of night. No insects, no distant wind, but a silence so complete it felt pressed into my ears, as if the forest were holding its breath. My own footfalls sounded wrong, too loud, too alone, like something listening had decided to let me hear myself. I could feel it then, not in one place, not in any direction, everywhere. The fog thickened and thinned in slow, uneven pulses, as though something vast were moving through it. The space between the trees felt smaller, tighter, like the woods were leaning inward. I couldn't tell if what was following me was ahead, behind, or right beside me. Only that the distance between us was closing. I wasn't being chased. I was being surrounded. That was when I understood what people mean when they say you shouldn't be out here after dark. Not because of animals, not because of getting lost. Because the woods belong to something when the light goes. And I was standing in its night. The silence deepened, heavy and expectant. And I knew, with a cold, hollow certainty, that I was no longer a person running through the forest. I was prey. And whatever had been waiting in these trees was finally coming to collect what I owed for staying too long.